My time with the Spina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
All right, let's get started with the stream. Man, I haven't got the crystal flash trap yet. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab that. So guys, Sepnur, Arrow, Max, Compass, hey, glad to have you guys on. That's very heavy rain. How are you guys doing this morning? Well, I mean it's morning my time, but I don't really know when and what time it is at your place. I think some of you is actually going to be around nighttime at this point in time. Right, set up the crystal fly trap. Sec. Activate that. Nice, awesome. All right. So Bruce, 9 PM your time, yeah. I'm well aware of that because usually when I stream this time, it's usually when you guys are around in the evening your time to actually hop on, which makes a lot more sense, right? 11 AM, nice. 9:30 in the morning, gotcha. It's about 11 AM for me around here, around lunchtime. So yeah, I mean as you can see, it's pretty much morning behind me, on my window. So how are your pools? Do you guys actually go for Neuvillette or Kazuya? Or are you saving, basically, at this point in time? One sec. Let's grab a bow user in our part. Alright, that should be easy. You got C2 go. You got C2 Kazuya? Really, Alfio? That's good pools. Won't be pulling any more Kazuya cons. Yeah, basically saving is fine. But debating on the C1 Neuvillette. Alright, like, I mean, it's obviously going to be your choice, right? C1 Neuvillette isn't too much of a needed. But if you really like Neuvillette, then, I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, of course I know about Wuthering Wave. I just haven't got a chance to actually play Wuthering Wave yet. Because I don't get access to their beta. But I mean, once it come out, I'll probably do content on Wuthering Wave. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a pretty hot game too. That's the thing with it. Considering like how many followers they're already having. You know, and just some of their official, you know, trollers and stuff. They have really good followings and viewerships. So, I mean, regarding that, I'm pretty sure Wuthering Wave is going to do very well at launch. Because, well, of course, they already have like 2 closed betas, so people are well aware of what and who they are from some of the other creators that have already got access to the game and play it for their audience, right? So, yeah, I'm pretty looking forward to the game too. A new Breath of Life, other than Genshin Impact at this point in time, right? Which is gonna be pretty fun. Ever since Tower of Fantasy, I don't think there were any other games that would be a little bit similar to Genshin in that way. So I think that would be fun. Okay, do that. Lost 50-50 on Neuvillette. Oh no. What's up, Shiran? I mean, we still have around 3 weeks time, so I'm pretty sure you guys should be able to have pretty sufficient amount of gems to pull for the character you want. I mean, basically I only see 0 if you actually did lose on the character. My goodness me, it's always that one. You have 2 account rules. That's pretty dedicated. After C2, Kazuya cons are useful only to make him DPS. I mean, like, C2 Kazuya isn't only useful for making him a DPS. Obviously, right? C2 Kazuya is just so powerful in terms of buffing your team EM that he's just viable in most of the team comp. People are having a hard time on Genshin Abyss. Oh, okay. I mean, now, if you're having a tough time in Genshin Abyss, it's not entirely due to your lack of skills. It's more about your character isn't truly invested, or you're not having kind of like, you know, the right character for the team that you're building for the Abyss, basically, right? I mean, Genshin Impact isn't entirely a skill-based game. That's the thing. Whereas Wuthering Wave is more going to be a skill-based game. I don't know how much, you know, of an importance that would play in terms of character constellation and character investment for a gacha game. But I believe that Wuthering Wave would a lot more be of a challenging in terms of skill-based game. So obviously that's going to be a little bit different. But what I meant to say was, Genshin Impact isn't a hard game in terms of being a skill issue most of the time. I mean, unless you're a absolute free-to-play player and you're building a 4-star teams to clear all of the Abyss, then yes, that is going to be skill-based, you know, like Sucrose National. Man, that team's insanely hard, right? Those teams are going to be skill-based issues. Or, you know, Child International, those are going to be like more into skill-based issues. Right, or you know, you're competing in Spiral Abyss speedrun, then that's going to be another matter that obviously not everybody gets into. But in terms of, you know, clearing game-wise, as long as you have the right team investment, you've got the 5-star, you've been saving up on some of your pools, right? You get the 5-star that you want. You know, Neuvillette, dude, just go and clear the Abyss, pretty easy. Wuthering Waves more Dark Souls style? Maybe. Yeah, I mean, that would be very fun. Like, because it's kind of like almost an entirely different audience than Genshin Impact. Because Genshin Impacts are for, you know, kind of like, you know, just chill, hanging around in the beautiful world. But Wuthering Waves is more than just that. It does have the beautiful world, beautiful characters. But now the gameplay is going to be slightly different. So that's going to be fun. And that's going to be a competitive edge to Wuthering Wave than, you know, Genshin Impact. And, you know, I think that they would have a chance of going up against Genshin Impact if they do, you know, support, you know, listen to the feedback that the player gives. That's the first thing, very important. Genshin Impact doesn't do that. And, you know, their gameplay mechanics is a lot different and a lot more refreshing than Genshin Impact. Right, so player will be kind of like, you know, it's kind of like similar to how you play Genshin and Honkai Star Rail together. So at this point in time, you're going to be playing like Genshin Impact and Wuthering Wave together. And then if it happens to be Wuthering Wave is, you know, doing a better job than Genshin, then obviously they're going to start to become pretty popular. And yeah, they're going to be competing pretty well up against Genshin Impact, which is going to be, you know, in turn to help Genshin to develop better, you know, game and quality of life given to the game. Because man, Genshin ain't listening to any of us anytime soon. They've tried to put in some quality of life, right, as we've seen many of the patch. I don't know if there's any good quality of life coming in patch 4.6. Hopefully there are, but at this point in time, not that much yet. So It's only over a month, guys. Basically, like a month and a half, and Wuthering Waves is going to be here. Depending on how much content they have at the start of the game, it's gonna, you know, propel the game to even better height for Wuthering Wave. Hopefully, we do have a lot of content at the start when Wuthering Wave starts to drop, which is pretty good. And I suggest some team for Neuvillette. Basically, Neuvillette at this point only have 2 good teams, which is gonna be Hyper Bloom and Neuvillette's Taser. I wouldn't say too much of a Neuvillette Taser, but yeah, Neuvillette Taser is pretty good and can potentially outperform Hyper Bloom. Oh no! Which character should I give? Wait, have I? Are there any characters that I want to build this point in time? I've been so lazy in terms of building most of my characters, so that kind of sucks. Should I Tinari Artifacts build? Yeah, I mean he is kind of built. Not too good. 33 plus stars is a DPS check only. Yeah, that's pretty true. Right. Feel like Wave is going to be more like Honkai 3rd. Kind of, but I feel that Honkai 3rd is more about spamming than timing. I played Honkai 3rd before and I know how it feels. Obviously, the time challenge and some of the challenges are pretty freaking hard. But I just feel that Honkai 3rd feels so much more spamming. Right? The rotation just feels the same most of the time. Like, if I had Elysia, I just set up some of my support character and I go to Elysia to actually try and get her burst up and then spam her skills. That's basically it. And then Tam rightfully dodge whenever you can dodge. That's basically how I feel about Honkai 3rd. That's why I didn't really feel like, you know, this game stuck with me. That's my impression about Honkai 3rd. Obviously, I'm not too into the game, so I might be missing some stuff. But I played the game for like around 30 hours, and that's how I feel about Honkai 3rd. Combat the game that looks fun from what I've seen in videos. Yeah, combat in Wuthering Waves is going to be so fun because if you haven't tried out PGR, which is like Punishing Grey Raven from, you know, the same company that develops Wuthering Wave, man. It's a little bit similar to Honkai 3rd, but the combat is a lot better than Honkai 3rd. I don't know if you guys already tried PGR, it's very good. Character design wise, I'd say very competitive to Genshin, and character gameplay is very unique. It's a little bit hard to describe if you guys haven't played it, but I'm sure any of you who have already played PGR knows what I'm talking about, because it's not about a game where you spam. The character has so many different combos for just one character. And it just feels like a fresh of air to many of them. It's just not like, you know, you Genshin Impact, you know, you have Shao, right? You just, you know, set up your support, right? Spam your support, spam your rotation, self arena, and then Shao into, you know, specific plunging playstyle, because that's his best gameplay. But in terms of, you know, PGR, the character has so many different combos that you can chain into, which is so much fun and better, and looks very good too. So Wuthering Wave should have similar kind of things that it can do, and that's going to be very fun in terms of that, from what I can see. So what I'm looking forward to it, which is really nice. Can't wait. 22nd of May, right? All right, guys. I'll be doing UID review right now. So if any of you who would like me to have a look into your UID, you can drop it here, and I'll start to have a look into it. Remember, guys, have a slash between your UID, otherwise I can't see. 150-50 for Neuvillette at 60 pity. Should I get a Risky Biscuit on his weapon? Okay. I mean, if you're at 60 pity on weapon banner, I think it might be worth it actually. Depends, right? If you're not going for Alexino, then I mean, like, I think it's worth it. His weapon is just so good, and if you do happen to lose to the Freedom Sworn, it's very good also. This sword is just still one of the best support sword you have in the game. So yeah, it's like apart from the fact that you might get some pretty bad 4-star weapon, the 5-star are actually pretty good. So if you do lose it, it's fine. You're like, 20 pulls away from a guaranteed 5-star. So yeah, I wish you good luck on getting Neuvillette weapon if you do pull for it. You play hyper carry Neuvillette. I mean, Neuvillette is a hyper carry character. Why wouldn't he become another type of character otherwise? Yes, I'm doing review from Discord server also. But before that, I'm taking some UID reviews if you guys want to. Is it are you referring to whether or not Homa is good for Alicino? Mono Hydro team is okay for Neuvillette. I don't think so. I mean, you can, right? I mean, if you want to, you can, but it's not going to be the best team that he has. Personally, I'd say this is currently his best team. Right? I say like if you have C1 Neuvillette, that's going to be even better. But without a C1, C0 Neuvillette without a shield still works perfectly fine. I personally go with this kind of team. Or my personal team would be Yaimiko, Furina, and Kazuha. And I would just, sacrifice his shield for more damage so that I can basically just clear out content a lot faster than I want to. But if I'm going up against larger bosses, then I might have Zhongli here.
Sure.
So while this may be kind of like, more or less going to be, kind of like a, I wouldn't say mono hydro, but it's more in terms of just hydro damage. I usually want Furina here, but usually most won't have Furina. So you're going to be having a team that is a little bit similar to something like this, right? If you're on a C0 Neuvillette. Obviously, guys, Hyper Bloom Neuvillette team just so powerful, so I'd say you make sure that you have that team ready for him, which is pretty good too. In case if you're in a situation where you don't need shield, then this team's also pretty good. But yeah, if you do need shield, then I recommend you having Zhongli or, Layla. Pretty good, not bad, right? Doesn't really have much of a resonance with the team. So, and she doesn't really have defense threat like Zhongli, but yeah, she has one of the best shield in the game as well. Just, behind Zhongli, so yeah, that's pretty good for Neuvillette too. If you want mono, let's see, if you want a mono Neuvillette team, then I mean, like, mono Neuvillette team is actually pretty hard to build. Man, I'm not even kidding. It's not that good to build. Like, if you want to play a mono, because the thing with Hydro is that you don't have a whole team healing for your character to make use of Frida. So if you want to play a mono Hydro team, I recommend you to play something like this. Where are the other Hydro characters? Okay. I mean, Mona is fine. Other characters that have access to Hydro. I mean, if you want Barbara, she has access to, increasing your Hydro damage bonus. Because, well, then who knows? Barbara might actually work. You won't want Yelan or Xingqiu to be here. That's going to be a waste. Nilou can't be used. Ayato is kind of fine. Kokomi is okay, but Jean is going to be one of the best options that you have.
We may leave at any
One sec.
time.
Let me just have a look. Right, if you have a C2, Barbara, you get an extra 15 Hydro damage bonus. But I think at that point in time, I think I'd rather you have a Yelan on your team if you have. If you're not using her anywhere else, because Yelan's going to be buffing a ton of your attack power whenever she's on burst.
It's time to pull the trigger.
That's going to be a little bit cringe. Having Yelan and Xingqiu on Neuvillette teams just so weird, right? So definitely wouldn't really want to recommend you on a mono Hydro team. I mean, if you want, it can be something like this, right? So at that point in time, considering that you don't have have a shield, Neuvillette is going to be able to move around a little bit faster because of the movement speed of 10%. So you might be able to, you know, dodge or dodge some of the attack that would knock him back. Prestige skill. It does shorten your skill cooldown too. Might be a cool team for you to try out in terms of if you want like a mono hydro team. But specific mono hydro team when you want 4 hydro characters, just going to be a waste. Right. Okay. I mean, guys, if you don't have Furina, I recommend you to have Furina. I mean, Furina's gonna be back soon, so man, try to save up for Furina. She's amazing. Most of your team wants Furina, right? By the way, guys, if you think that I can't see your UID, you have a slash in the middle of your UID in order for me to see it. Otherwise, YouTube chat doesn't allow me to see it for some reason. I don't know. All right, Nom, let's have a look at yours.
I see.
All right,
The value
one sec.
of my own work.
How have your account improved since last time now? Awesome. All right, have a look. That's a very invested Nahida. Wow, wait, what? You have 900 EM if you've got this much crit damage. That's pretty good. Wait, this might be one of the best Nahida I've seen. Right, yeah, definitely 1000 Flowing Dream. Yeah, okay, that's a C3 Nahida, why not? Right, I mean, if you're having a C3 Nahida, you're probably going to be investing into her so much, right? EM, cool, alright, those are pretty good EM numbers. Yeah, there you go. Oh my god, I can see why you're having an insane number of crit damage. Nahida's gonna obliterate everything in the game here. Once she's on like C2, nothing in the game is beating her. Because C2 Nahida is just so powerful, guys. C2 Nahida is actually more powerful than Raiden at C2. Because she's more viable, she has sub DPS power. Right, and she can basically be used on any freaking team. Right, more valuable than C2 Raiden at this point for sure. Right, C2 Nahida is technically the best C2 in the game from what I can see in terms of its C2 power. Right, and then afterward I would say around things like C2 Frida, very, very powerful. Oh, your Neuvillette is also very good too. My goodness, okay, alright, very invested Nahida. But yeah, like this number on a Nahida with almost a full EM build is just very good. Has to be EM Sans, yeah, definitely. Alright, Raiden, how we doing? Okay, oh my god. Wait, how much? How much time have you been investing into your artifacts or your Raiden to actually get this number? Okay, right, definitely. That's a C3 Raiden, there you go. Man. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, energy recharge stands on a 30% crit damage. Kinda sucks that it lacks crit rate. Otherwise, there's going to be one hell of a piece. Okay. Cool, not bad, not bad. 17.5% crit rate with a 12% energy recharge. Alright. Holy crap. Okay, cool. That's a C3 Raiden for sure. How's Rina gonna be? Alright. Is she on her signature? She's not on her signature, I see. Okay, I mean that's fine. Yeah, I mean, like imagine she was on her signature. That would be around, man, 270% crit damage. Cool. Because your pieces are so good. You invest a lot into your pieces. Alright, HP, cool. Crit damage, energy recharge, nice. My god, that's C0, yeah, because you've already invested into Nahida. Those are all the Archons. Are we going to be having a, okay, basically an EM built Venti. Energy recharge, nice, okay. EM built Venti. When was the last time I see a Venti here? It's been so long. Feel sorry for Venti now that most of the content doesn't really have anything to do with them. Okay, cool. Man, okay. C0, Zhongli, how we do it? A decently built that's going to be on a black tassel. Cool. 34. I mean, if you're on a black tassel, you only have a 34. Probably going to be a little bit too low, but I think you're on a crit damage build. More of a burst build, aren't you? Okay, cool. Energy recharge. Interesting that you're having energy recharge. I don't, yeah, right. So this is going to be a burst Zhongli, obviously. But like, that's an interesting build from what I can see. The stat, like some of the pieces are like spread out in terms of stats wise, but I mean, it works. It works, definitely. Not the most optimal build, but it definitely works. Okay, cool. Xingqiu at R5, definitely. That's a 275% energy recharge. That's going to be very good. Considering how much crit value you're having onto him as well. That's a very nicely built Xingqiu. Okay. How long have you been farming on an Emblem Fate domain? My artifacts are nowhere near as this. Okay, cool. Yep, the catch. Nice. 250. Awesome, right there with Flate as well. Dude. Those are so good. Okay. Wow, then Xiangling's can't even be better than this. I mean, yeah, we do have like 37 EM on this piece, but this piece can be a whole lot better compared to how much artifacts farming you've been investing into. That's a lot of energy recharge, but it works, yeah, because she's on Emblem Fate build. Holy crap, okay. Nice, and Bennett's on the healer build, that's for sure. Though, I mean, considering Bennett on your account, I think Bennett's going to be a lot better building a DPS build. Because nevertheless, his healing's going to be good either way. Alright, Emblem Fates. Noblesse Oblige. Cool. Yeah, I mean, if you're on healing, then that's totally fine. HP, okay, cool, not bad. C6, awesome. Oh my god. That was a very good character building. You've invested a lot into your artifacts, so yeah. Forgot we're in-game friends? Yeah. That's so good. I think I've already seen your account once before, but I actually forgot how good your characters were. That's so good. Awesome. Alright. That was a very good account. Let's have a look onto our next account. UID. Alright, Vira. Let's have a look at yours. By the way, guys, I can only do UID if it's in Asia. Otherwise, I can't have a look into your UID if you're on different region. Why? Because Genshin sucks like that. I can't. I just can't. They don't allow me to look into cross regions. So this is Vera. Let's have a look. All right, Kazuha. Cool. Almost 800 EM. That's fine. 5 sword. Gotcha. Okay. I mean, 5 sword is fine. Sometimes if you have better luck on your artifacts and you get energy recharge, I think it's fine if you try to have and give him the Ardent Sting and have him at around 170% energy recharge, and he should still do pretty good. Because many of the time, Kazuha is going to be on a team where you have other character uses Favonius Sword or Favonius Weaponry. Right, like you have him on a Bennett team, or right, you have him on a Xingqiu team. Sometimes, right, Xingqiu, even though he's not on 5 sword, he is on a sack sword, where nonetheless you have more energy coming from his double E skill. right? So personally, I would recommend you usually to go with the Iron Sting so that he has more EM to close in on almost 1000 EM and try to get more artifacts farm from that too. But obviously EM farming on a VV domain is, man, one hell of a grind. So yeah, if you don't really have the time and invest into it, I can totally understand. Alright, yeah, some of these pieces you have pretty good energy recharge. But yeah, I can totally see because it's similar to how I built my my Kazuya, so I totally understand. That's pretty good Wanderer, pretty good. Pretty high crit rate. Okay, on Lost Prayer, nice. Cool, pretty good. Nice. Okay, pretty good. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, some of these pieces you've got are pretty good. Crit damage as well. Okay, yeah, kind of sucks that if you are closing in a little bit more to 200 crit damage, I think it's fine, but like 87% crit rate is already pretty freaking good. T0, okay, Nahida. Full EM build and it doesn't have crit rate. Okay, I would recommend you to try and invest a little bit more into her crit value. Sack, okay, right. I know you're investing a lot into her EM, but personally, I would recommend you to have her crit value built a little bit more. Okay, that piece can be pretty much better. I know there is EM and you've got some roll into it, but you're lacking a bit of crit value there. She doesn't need this. This piece can be improved. You don't need this much energy recharge on Nahida. Nahida can actually walk away with 110 energy recharge, guys. Because Nahida only have 50 energy requirement. It's more or less going to be around the same as character that only needs 40 energy requirement. Right, you don't need this much. This is like an overkill because Nahida burst is like on 25 seconds. So most of the time, she's going to be having her burst back regardless of how much energy recharge she has. So improve this piece so that you have more crit value on her. Okay, that's a good piece. Okay. Cool. Energy recharge. That piece can be a lot better. I know it's hard to farm an EM goblet, but try to do so. And this piece should be on a crit damage piece. Right, I recommend you try to have a crit damage piece on this, and other substats, try to have more crit value onto it. So that I think the golden ratio for like you're not investing into a Nahida is going to be around 30% crit rate, 130% crit damage, around 110 energy recharge, and she has around, you know, around 900 EM if you're not on her signature. Right, if you're having a sack fragment, I think it's fine if you have around 900 EM. It's kind of hard to actually get 1000 EM without her signature, right? And get more crit value onto Nahida because, you know, she does sub DPS damage off field, right? She doesn't just do other stuff to support your team. Most of the stuff that she does really well is sub DPS power. So if you're not critting on Nahida, it's going to be a huge DPS loss. Oh, Alexino calculations, Mota. Oh, awesome. I'll have a look. I'll have a look after this. Gotcha. Linny, that's pretty good, Linny. Yes, okay, pretty good, Linny on Skyward Harp. Okay, all right. Not bad, not bad. This piece can be better. Oh, this is a goblet piece already. This piece can be better though. Kind of sucks. Otherwise, Linny's going to be a lot higher for you. Okay, this piece can also be a lot higher. But you do have pretty good energy recharge here. So if you don't want to improve it, I think it's fine. Pretty good. Okay, I can see why your Linny is actually pretty good. Lacking a bit of crit rate. Linny here has a lot of energy recharge. Okay, I mean it's fine. He has his burst more. But yeah, overall I think it's fine. Yeah, Linny is like one of the best characters you've built right now. Oh, you have a C1 Linny. Okay. Thank you, Makai, for the subscribe. You have a C1 Linny. That's very invested. Okay, yeah, Linny is like the most powerful character on your account currently. Unless you have more powerful character. Yeah, that's pretty good, Linny. Dude, this Linny is going to deal pretty significant damage. Obviously, he's gonna do more if you have his bow. And I mean, if you're gonna go for Linea's bow, I wish you good luck. Because, dude, after that, Linea's gonna be insanely powerful on your account. Alright, Tighnari, not too much build. He is on an Atmos bow. I think it's fine. You do have a C1 Tighnari. A little bit hard to use if you don't have a Yai Miko in your account for a specific Tighnari build. But either way, it's fine. Bayou is going to be very easy to build. So, how's Neuvillette doing? Basically, okay, man, you're investing everything into your Neuvillette. I can kind of see why. I can kind of see why some of the other characters under build. Alright, that's on her signature. That's good. Did you just pull for him? And his signature? Overall, yeah, that's good. Those are very good characters. Cool. Okay. Alright. Okay. HP, crit damage. Yeah, can be a little bit higher on the crit damage side. I think some of it went to HP rolls, which is kind of sucks because it is flat HP. Would have been better if it was HP percentage. But man, your Neuvillette has the potential to get even more crit damage. Okay, crit rate, cool. Look at this, you're on a hunter set. And you already get 54% crit rate. With a 300% crit damage. Okay. Like you even have you have the potential to have even more crit damage and lower your crit rate. This can close in on around 350% crit damage. While having a little bit like around 40% crit rate is still going to be pretty fine. Okay. Oh my god, that's very good. With a C1 Neuvillette too. Cool. Very nice character. Okay. Okay. Support Furina. Not bad. Those are pretty good start already. If you're on the Favonius Sword, I think that's a very good start. Yeah. Okay. Crit rate. That's a good piece. Not bad, considering you do have energy recharge on top of that. Okay. Nice. Man, okay, like... Dude, in opposed to some of the earlier characters, I feel sorry for Nahida. I think that's the only character that's kind of like underbuilt from most of the character here. Like, all these characters are very well built other than that. So, that's good. That's good. Awesome, awesome. Okay. I can look into other server when I'm on our Chico website. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I might have a look into it other times, but I do have other account reviews being scheduled here on stream. So, all right, I can do 2 more, and that's going to be Yamura. Uh, 147 and 03. There you go. All right, Yamura. So, okay, all right. I appreciate some of the characters you're showcasing here because I never see Nilu, I never see Chiori, which is probably going to be a rare occasion too. I never see Shenhe, and yeah, some of these characters I already see, but Yai Miko I don't usually see as well. So that's interesting. All right, let's have a look at Shenhe. You do invest into your Shenhe, which is kind of nice, and you've already built her at a decent level, 3-5 attack. Skyward Spine is okay. Not too bad, yeah, considering how much energy recharge Shenhe actually needs. Okay, definitely attack as much as we should. Not bad. Okay, energy recharge. Yeah, she does need energy recharge. Crit value, okay, not bad. Pretty good, pretty good. C0, I think, okay, a little bit hard to use Shenhe at C0, but I think that's totally fine considering you've already got like 200 energy recharge. Pretty good Shenhe. It's just sad to see that we don't usually see cryo character being in action nowadays. So that's gonna be a little bit sad, but Miss Splitter on Ayaka, nice. What are we doing with the artifacts? Mortar got shit. Right. Yeah, I forgot Mortar. Yeah. Right. Man, I feel like I need to revamp my cryo team build and use my cryo team a lot more often in this abyss. I'm pretty sure cryo team is going to do pretty well in this abyss if you still want to use it. Yeah. Okay, nice, not bad. Okay, attack HP, that's a little bit high on HP, so you might be able to change that up if if your Ayaka were on a Jade Cutter, then this amount of HP can benefit her because Jade Cutter does take your HP into considerations. But she's on a Mid Splitter, so I think you can revamp that a bit if you do want to. Raiden, pretty good Raiden. Yep, on Engulfing Lightning. Cool, awesome. Okay, let's have a look. Damage, nice. Okay, not bad. Oh. Alright, it went a bit into your crit rate, but I think that went a lot into your defense. So that can be a lot better. But either way, getting edgy recharge PC is fine. Yeah, this piece can easily be switched up. It's gonna be fine if you switch that up. Damage, pretty good piece. And crit rate. Okay, not bad. That's a pretty high energy recharge stat there on that piece. Okay, overall, very good rating at C0. That's fine. Yai Miko, let's go. Right. On a Wisith. I can see why. Pretty good. Artifact wise on the Gilded Dream. How many EM is she on? 300 EM. I see. Okay. Pretty good. That's actually pretty good considering how much crit value you've had. And you have very good EM numbers too. Okay, that's a good piece. She uses everything on this piece. Yep, with very high crit, pretty decent crit, damage, and attack percentage. It went a little bit into your defense, but considering it is an EM piece, which is kind of hard to come by, I think that's totally fine. Nice. Pretty good, yeah. Energy recharge is 134. That's going to be a burst once every 2 rotation. C0. Okay, very good. I think that's fine. Is she on her signature? Okay, Serpent Spine. That's either way, that's good number. She is on a mixed set, elemental skill. Okay, that's good. Either way, that's fine. Elemental skill, golden troop. Yeah. Interesting that you have these pieces mixed up, because you do get very good crit value from that. So that's a good way of actually building Navia. Right? Getting specific crit value number to a certain point is a lot better than you try to go for a full 4 piece and having bad crit value. So this is a very good build Navia. And she's on a Serpent Spine too. Right? With an R3 Serpent Spine, that's pretty fine. Right? Yeah, considering she is on Geo, right? Serpent Spine is just so good on her. Right, because she's able to keep up the stack very well. Because most of the time she's under a shield. Very well built. Chiori, okay, this is the first time I actually get to review a Chiori. Literally. Nice, okay, okay, she is on the Wolf Fang, so I can see why her crit rate's this number. Interesting, yeah, it doesn't really mix with her. Chiori probably gonna be a little bit sad that she's on the Wolf Fang. It doesn't go with her design, but either way, as long as she works right, we won't complain. Okay, that piece gonna be a little bit better. I can see that. It does give her a little bit of defense. HP, I don't think she uses HP actually, right? So that piece can be improved. I mean, yeah, you just got Chiori, so you can't really go all in on Chiori artifact just yet. Okay, that went a little bit into your attack. Some of the roll went into your attack, so that's kind of sad. Overall, I think it's fine. Alright, crit damage. Cool. Okay, okay. Not bad, not bad. I think that's fine. That's fine. A little bit low in energy recharge, but we are focusing on crit value, so I think that's fine. Cool, C0, Nilou. Very easy character for you to build. Oh, she's on the key. Let's go. Okay. Oh, it's 72 HP. There you go. Yeah, 72k HP is insane. Your Nilou is actually better than mine. My Nilou's are only on like a 69k HP. This is a perfect Nilou. Okay, okay, on double HP. That's good. She doesn't really need anything other than if you have her on either energy recharge or more on EM. She doesn't need HP even in Copium way. She's never on field and get hit. Yeah. I mean, like some of these substats usually once definitely gonna be on HP, right? If you have it. But if yeah. She's just so easy to build. You just slap in the right artifacts with the right main stat, and she's gonna. Oh, that's a C1 too. Alright, so I believe that C1s allow you to have a full 18 seconds E skill for her Lotus. If I remember correctly. So C1 is fine. I think C2 Nilou is pretty decent as well. I think it goes to her damage. I'll have a look at constellation for Nilou once again in a bit, but. Yelan, nice Yelan. Aqua Simulacra, I mean, since multi-TA, he probably gonna have a little bit more high requirement for a Yelan on an Aqua Simulacra. But for me personally, I think that's fine. A little bit low in energy recharge if you're on an Emblem Fate set. But you have been investing quite a lot into your crit damage. So either way, I think it's fine. Okay, cool. HP? I can see why. You invested into your HP. She's fine on ER. Okay. Yeah, because she you did build her on HP, so I think I can see the reason why. Either way, this is a full damage wise Yelan. I think it's fine. Okay, cool. Great, nice. Well, I mean, yeah, of course, the higher energy recharge on her, the more better. Right? But overall, I think this is a fine Yelan with a C1 2 on top of that. A cherry on top. I mean, yeah, that's a cherry on top. That's pretty good. Yeah. Her E skill can do pretty good number. So that's good. Very nice. Very nice account you've got. Though I can only see like 8 character, but overall, I think that's good. Alright, I can only do one more before I hop on specific account, guys. I'll do Kayla. Do 1 4. Okay, it's just that one. Alright, let's have a look. Okay, we do have a Yoimiya, we do have a Ganyu. You have a lot. Okay, let's have a look. Miss Splitter. There you go. Nice. Awesome. Pretty good. Pretty good. Cryo. Man, I have yet to actually see a dedicated burst Ayaka in forever. How many Ayaka is going to be on a burst build like my Ayaka? That's interesting. Like all the Ayaka I've seen was actually on a specific Blizzard Strayer set, because my Ayaka is on an Emblem Fate set. Actually, because she's a burst Ayaka, which is interesting. I don't feel like I want Ayaka to be on field doing her charges. I just feel like she's there to cast her burst. I feel more comfortable having Ayaka that way. Alright, that's good. Alright. Cool. Oh, that's a good piece. Alright, that's a good piece. Almost at max level. Okay. Cool, alright. Oh, wait. Are you serious? Okay. Dude, you must be kidding me. On an attack circlet? And she got this number crit value as if she's on a crit damage circlet. Oh my god. 2.5k. I mean, yeah, this is a perfect situation for Ayaka to be on attack circlet. Why not, right? Man, imagine if she were on a crit damage circlet. Right? Ayaka regen sucks circlet, yeah. That's why I have a burst Ayaka, because I like using her burst a lot more. But this Ayaka is actually very specially built. Right? I've never seen Ayaka on attack circlet. Well, at least for how many Ayaka I've seen. So this is actually a very interesting build. Considering because you've already invested a lot into your crit value. That's very good build on the C2 Ayaka too on top of that. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, look at this. My god, 250 with a 2.5k. That's pretty good. Yeah. Do you have Shanha? It would suck that if you have this level of Ayaka without a Shanha on your account. Right, so hopefully you do have a Shanha on your account. Ganyu, how's she doing? Oh my god, okay, a cryo enthusiast here. You can change it to crit damage circlet, it will be 43k. Yeah, there you go. I'm pretty sure you have a crit damage circlet, right? Okay, Amos bow. Okay, you have Shanha, that's nice. Definitely. I mean, you've already invested so much into your character. There's no way you can have a C2 Ganyu at that. This is insane. Okay, I mean, like, I'm happy to see that there are still us who gives love to cryo character. Because cryo character roster are so fun. Yeah, cryo gameplay I still feels pretty fun. They still have very unique DPSs, right? You know, Ganyu and Ayaka, very, very unique DPSs. Cool, alright, cryo, nice. Awesome. Pretty good, pretty good. 6,200 on the Namos bow. Yeah. Very invested. Nice. C2 as well. Very good. Yeah, Miko, how are we doing? Okay, that's a 91%. You invested a lot. A decent Ganyu in a while. That's a good thing to hear from Moza. Right, because Moza's a Ganyu enthusiast. Right, definitely okay on a new set for her as well. Alright. That's good. No energy recharge, I mean that's fine because we're investing into all of her E skill. T0, alright. Man, it would have been like fire if it was a C2 Yae Miko, but obviously you don't need to invest too much into your Yae Miko unless you really love her. Like I do. Man, I invested into a C4 Yae Miko. I don't know what I was thinking back then. Okay, artifacts wise on your account is so good. Look at that. How much? Do you actually get lucky or you actually try and actually farm on this artifact domain a ton of time to actually get this value on your pieces? Dude, this is actually insane. A 91 on a 200 crit damage. My god. Okay. Decent Raiden. A C3 Raiden too. Okay. That's good. Energy recharge. Okay, that's also good. Alright. So good. Awesome. Alright, crit damage. C3 Raiden at that. Okay, Yelan. Alright, pretty good. Pretty good. Aqua, right? Oh, this is on a mix set for a DPS wise Yelan. Gotcha. I mean, yeah, you don't have that much energy recharge to actually make use of the Emblem Fate set. So a mix set here is actually pretty good. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Hydro. Ah, that missed a little bit, but it does go into HP, so everything's good. Alright, energy recharge as well. Alright, not bad. This is on a C1. There you go, yeah. I mean, C1 can do well with 150% energy recharge. What's up, Lenin? Okay, nice. So, 71. Cool. Oma, there you go. EM, how much are EM? 245 EM. On this number of crit value? Oh my god. Okay. How much have you been farming for in Artifacts domain? This is actually so good. Oh, you're on EM piece. I see. Man, I thought if you have EM, that much EM on substat, and you get like almost 300 EM from your substat, that would be insane. Okay, nice. Good. She's on basically a 30k HP. That's fine. Oh, she's on the C3. That's actually very invested. Okay. When was the last time I actually see anything above a C1 Hu Tao? I appreciate that. Okay. Wow, I appreciate how much she invested into Hu Tao. She must be loving it. Okay. Yoimiya, how's she doing? That's actually pretty good, Yoimiya. Considering how much crit rate she actually has. Okay. Nice. Cool. Awesome. Alright. Damage. Cool. Okay. Rate. Alright. Man, it could have been a lot more on crit rate. Right? But I think that's totally fine considering how high your crit rate on her is already. How your crit value so good? What? Okay. Yeah, like considering you don't invest into her burst, she doesn't need energy recharge. Right? Imagine this piece has more crit rate. That's gonna be insane. That'll be an 80% energy recharge. Crit rate. Okay, yes, Kuching. I didn't realize she was here. Okay, alright. Let's see how good she is. Alright, 70 with around this much. I think it's fine. You saw the line roll. I mean, she can give Miss Splitter to Kuching if you're not using it on Ayaka. So, man, that would be around... Wait, that would be around 250 for Kuching. Right? I think it's fine if you give her Miss Splitter. Okay, on the mixed set. Okay. Cool. Pretty good. Could be better. That went a little bit too much into defense, but I think that's fine too. That's a good electro piece. Okay. And that's a good circlet too. Man, my circlet's nowhere near this. That's good circlet. Okay, I think that's fine. She doesn't need energy recharge like Gucci. I know, yeah, I should be checking in details. I know. Cool. C6 Kuching. I mean, yeah, right. Considering how many constellations you've put on your account, I think that's fine. Awesome. Overall, very good characters. Right, very, very good.
But I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of
Awesome. All right. Very good. Pretty good. Awesome, guys. I will be going on to specific account reviews for the time being, so I'll be back in a minute time. Awesome. All right. Alright, we're back. This is 639's account. That should be Sabaka. Glad to have you on. I believe he should be in chat. So basically, let's have a look at his account. Alright. Let's hop over here. 36 stars. There you go. Awesome. So let's have a look. Basically, since you're already 36 star, we just going to have a look at specific character. Alright. You have 2 Homa. With a Freedom Sworn. Okay. Obviously not a newly pulled Freedom Sworn, but overall I think those are pretty good weapons already got. There's a lot of polearm too. I mean, all the there are a lot of good polearm characters in the game too, so I'm pretty sure you're able to make use of that, which is pretty good. Alright, okay, so he wanted to have a look at his Shaolask. Let's have a look at some other characters. Alright, Wanderer, how we doing? Okay, that's on a wizard. Cool. Arthrax Wise. Let's have a look. Pretty good. It can be better. It does go a lot into your attack percentage, so I think it's fine. Value, cool. That piece is good. I think it's fine. He does have quite a lot of energy recharge on top of that, so if you want to, you can change that up a little bit. But considering Wanderer would love to have his burst up sometimes, I think that's fine. Okay. Okay. Great. Cool. Lacks a little bit, but overall I think it's fine considering how much you've already got here. Can definitely be better if you're focusing on Wanderer. But you might not. So, fine. EM 800 on a fast sword. Gotcha. Do you have an iron sting? If you were to be on an iron sting, that'll be around this much. You do need to be invested a little bit more onto substat as you recharge otherwise. So I think that's fine. Suffice. You built him like 2 weeks ago? Okay. I mean 2 weeks building, it's fine actually. Okay. As you recharge. Cool. I mean, overall, since we are just going to be focusing on giving him as much EM as we can at this point in time, those are actually good number on the EM piece, actually. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it is on EM builds. I see you want to get that. Okay. I mean, it's fine. If you don't want a C2 Kazuya, it's totally fine. Not bad, not bad. Can be a little bit better if you are investing into your Alhaitham. It's been a while since we actually see Alhaitham, haven't we? Got 2 5-star, 1 on Chronicle Wish. You're pulling on Chronicle Wish. That's interesting. Okay. Reworking his artifacts. Yeah, definitely. He loves to be on Good Dreams, so I think it's fine. It would take a little bit of time for you to actually rework that. Maybe, you know, if you're investing into him, you can actually get his weapon, but I think it's fine. Like, not too required. How's Neuvillette doing? Okay, that's a pretty decent Neuvillette, actually. On a hunter, this is basically my Neuvillette level of build. I don't invest too much into artifacts farming, so I personally think that's totally fine. Okay, decent piece. Nice. Pretty good piece. Yeah, he uses everything here. Alright, cool. Pretty good. Alright, he does have energy recharge, which is fine. He loves his burst though. Depends on the situation. Okay. Can be a little bit better. He doesn't need EM. Right, so this piece can be improved. Right, and this piece too. Okay. I mean, we can improve a lot from just 2 pieces. And he's going to be on a much better build. Yeah, his banner is now. To get Lo-Fi, when it's rerun, Goblet's issue, I see. Yeah, makes sense. When's Alhaitham will get his rerun? It's been a while. Might not be anytime soon. Interesting. Okay, on the Wolf Fam. Okay, when was the last time I actually used Ayato? It has been a while. Okay, crit damage. Not bad, not bad. Pretty good piece actually. Does give him energy recharge. Nice. An okay piece. Yeah. Obviously wants a little bit more crit rate. It went a little bit into defense and HP otherwise. So if you want, it can be better. Okay, decent piece. Nice, awesome. Constellations. Okay, cool. Give him as an option. Yeah, totally. Yelan on a Fab. Oh, a Fading Twilight. That's interesting. Okay. Afterglow and Dawn Blaze, which increase damage dealt by 28% respectively. When attacking an opponent, this weapon will switch to the next state. This weapon can change state once every 7 seconds. It's been a while since I've seen these. Right, it's actually been a while. Sometimes I think Fab Bow is still generally going to be better because it does give you a lot more energy recharge. But if you're having this bow, it's totally fine. It's just been so long though, because like after the event, we don't get that weapon anymore. So, okay, can be improved if you want to. It does give her energy recharge. Cool. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Obviously can be a little bit higher. She's on 70 and okay. Not bad, not bad. That's a fine Yelan. Totally fine. Cookie on a 700 EM. Interesting. Okay, you invest into her specific artifacts, which is kind of nice. You normally play her Xingqiu, so her energy works as this. Yeah, it doesn't like Yelan most of the time don't need energy issue. Don't have energy issue. Right, so so that's the case. Okay, EM47 energy recharge. That piece can slightly be improved if you want to. Okay, because she wants as much EM as she can. Awesome. Okay, wait 1 sec. Yeah, since you're not investing into a crit value, it's fine if you try to have her on EM stat a lot more. Okay, cool. Not bad. HP. Interesting. Kind of like a mixed build for Cookie at this point in time, but yeah, that's totally fine. I mean, I don't think Cookie lacks healing many of the time. The only time when I see Cookie lacks healing without her on an HP build is when you're up against enemies that's just basically one-shot you. Right, which is this specific abyss where, you know, the dancing robot. That's one, or you're up against, you know, the wolf. Where it basically, you know, reduces your HP regardless. So that's the only two times when I feel that Cookie might lack in healing. But other than that, she does a very good job in healing. So overall, focusing on her EM should be fine. Talent-wise though, I would definitely recommend you to increase your talent on some of the characters that you're maining. I think most of the talent on your characters are pretty good. If you're using Kazuya though, I recommend you to invest into his talent a lot more. Okay, so that's official, which is good. River, yeah, if you go into my Discord server, you can actually schedule an account review there. Okay, Baka, probably not today, Baka. At the same time as Wanderer, so your investment isn't high. Gotcha, gotcha. Robot's absolutely nightmare. Yep. I mean, if you're up against a robot, the only two times that you're safe from getting one shot is either you're on a Zhongli shield or you're basically on a Nilou Bloom team, right? Because Nilou can tech hit. Otherwise, if you take direct hit from that thing, it's gonna one shot you most of the time. Everyone down to Noel is built. After Noel, nobody's built. I see. So you're investing into your Noel. Interesting. Oh, so you mean that from all the way here, everyone is built. Gotcha. I thought you were building your Noel, which is actually interesting. Alright, so... Ooh, Ayaka? Pretty good for an attack piece. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. Wait 1 sec. Visual. Scout Harp. Okay. Pretty good official actually. You already invested into her newest artifact set. So yeah, there you go. Cool, Electro. That's a decent piece. Can slightly be better if we got a little bit more luck with it, but overall, since this number is here, I think that's totally fine. Your official is actually better than mine. I don't remember when's the last time. Okay, Beidou, it's been a while since we've seen Beidou actually. We don't use Beidou normally these days, because she's just got so many replacement. And yeah, this is a very much lacking energy recharge Beidou. Subsidence. Glad to have you on. You're actually not late. Right, remember you just got Ayaka and tried her, barely got to floor 12, then forgot about 90% crowd resistance. Yeah. When I also already have Neuvillette, Xiao, who's outgunned you now, the DPSs was to put Alexino, Xiao, I mean, here's the thing. If you would love to have Alexino on your account and you still feel that your account's doing fine, just go ahead and pull her. Obviously, from the look of your account, you already have too many DPSs. Right, so Baiju and Nilu would be a great addition on your account, if you're speaking in terms of meta-wise. But in terms of character that you enjoy, if you want Alexino, just go ahead and pull her, right? It feels like she's a fun character. Yeah, right, Beidou is a character that generally wants skill, not too much skill, if I say so, more in terms of specific team build for her, actually. Right, because it's not always that you're going to be using her E-skill to time your counter attack perfectly. But the thing is that she needs energy recharge, because it's kind of hard to get energy recharge from her E-skill many of the time. So she requires other character to help her burst up. So having this number, it's not going to help her, right? She's going to have her burst like once every 2 rotation. So if you're planning to use Beidou, it's gonna you're gonna have to invest a lot more into her energy recharge. Yeah, she needs at least 180 plus. Right? Right? So even if crit value on this number, the main thing about her is she needs her burst. That's the thing with Beidou. Without her burst, it's almost not gonna be a good thing for Beidou. That's the thing. Right? Xingqiu. Cool. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Right. Energy recharge, hydro. Awesome. Pretty good. Pretty good. Energy recharge wise. I think that's fine. C6. That's good too. Xiangling on a Homa. Yeah, there you go. You do have 2 Homa, so that's pretty good on Xiangling. I think this is a little bit low on crit damage value considering you are on a Homa. So I think I'd recommend you to try and get more crit damage, like specifically, okay, that piece good. That's decent too, I think. Okay. Okay, I mean, if you can, try to get energy recharge on this piece. But if you're on a pretty good crit value here, I think this piece can be improved. If you want to. Pretty decent. Okay, okay. Pretty good. Overall pretty good. Overall pretty good. Like not too bad. Not too bad. T6. Okay, nice. Pretty good. Zhongli is so easy to build, so we don't really need to look too much into him. Man, when's the last time we've seen Zhongli? Okay. We don't usually use Venti nowadays, but if you want to, I think you can still find content to, you know, slot him in. He's on a... This is a DPS build Venti, isn't he? Okay. I mean, you can improve it. I don't think you're going to be investing too much into your Venti nonetheless, right? Yeah, so if you want to, unless you want to, I think it's fine. Rosaria. It's been a while since I've seen Rosaria, actually. Because we don't use Cryo much nowadays. But overall, I think your characters are good. Let's have a look at your Xiao now. Alright, your Xiao team. Awesome. That's a pretty good. Is he on Homa? Yep. Alright. Vermilion set. Good. Pretty good. That's interesting. Alright. I think that's totally fine. That's what energy recharge at the end of the day. Actually pretty good. He has okay, decent energy recharge. C1 Xiao, okay. Very invested. This is Xian Yun on okay energy recharge for her. 4k attack is nice. She's on Skyward Atlas, okay. I feel that she needs a little bit more energy recharge, but considering you are on a triple run for a Xiao, triple Anemo, I think Xian Yun is probably fine. Alright, let's have a look. Attack. Oh, that's a good piece. Decent piece with energy recharge. Okay piece. Alright, I feel that crit value is kind of wasted on her at this point in time because you're not focusing on it. So I'd rather if it's got more energy recharge for Xian Yun or attack. Basically energy recharge is fine. And you can save this piece actually on another character because the crit value of this piece is actually pretty good. Robin gameplay, I don't usually look into leaks, but I can't, like, you know, I did see Robin gameplay and she's fire. Okay, attack, crit damage. Okay, so 2 of this piece can easily be fixed because it's only attack percentage main stat, right? And you can give her more energy recharge if you want to. I mean, if you want, you can actually invest more into her burst. That's one. Or if her E skill you want, you can do that too. But her burst, I'd recommend you to try and get that to level 9. Alright, now the time when we look into Farazan. How is she gonna do? Faf bow. I see. C4. Okay, that's pretty decent. Not bad. Wait, I'm actually surprised that she's on this set. Does Farazan work on this set? I mean, yeah, she can. Okay. Interesting. This is actually the first time I've seen a specific tenacity set on Farazan. One day you get C6, yeah, good luck with that. I mean, like, the thing is, you actually don't need C6 for Farazan to function, right? If you get what I mean. C6 Farazan is insane for sure. But I still think the most important constellation for Farazan is C2. She can be functional at C0 already, but C2 just make her rotation a lot more easier. Right, other than that, most of the other things are basically bonus on her. Right, C6 Farazan is definitely important, but she is definitely functional without constellation. So that's the thing with Farazan. As long as you have her on your account, I think it's fine. Right, so overall, this is a fine Farazan build. I can see that you're having Bennett here. Bennett's probably gonna be on Xiao team. Are you planning to pull for Furina? Because I do recommend you to pull for Furina if you've already got this level of investment onto your Xiao. Right, like you have a Xian Yun on a Skyward Atlas, you have a C1 Xiao, you have a Farazan at C4. So yeah, right, best Xiao team is definitely going to be with a Furina. I mean, if you have a C6 Bennett here, I think it's going to be interesting if you try out a Pyro Xiao team. Right, Pyro Xiao team, believe it or not, is actually pretty good. I cleared the Abyss with Pyro Xiao team. Right, so if you want to have fun at this point in time, right, then yeah, Pyro Xiao with a Pyro Goblet is actually gonna be pretty decent if you want to, right? So that's the thing with Xiao. Interesting Xiao build.
Standing around. How absurd.
Okay, so in terms of Your account, I think your account is already pretty good. You're already able to clear the abyss at 36 stars, right? I think that's all I have to say on your account. Do you have any other question? Do you have any other question regarding anything that you want to ask me at this point in time? Can you vape with power plunge? You can. If you want, you can. That would be Bennett. Was it Bennett, Furina, and Xianjun? That would be a vape Shao. Or basically any other character, you know, like Yelan. Or Xingqiu would still be able to help the Shao vape. Yep, basically, right? You're gonna be switching out Farazad for Furina. And then you have a vape Shao team with Furina helping you, you know, pretty good damage increase. Awesome. Alright, so I think your account's pretty good. Good luck into your future pool, especially Furina, because your Shao team is very good. I really like it because Shao team is improved a lot more after Xianjun has arrived. So I think that's a win for it. Alright, let's have a look on the next account. Alright, we're back. This is Nicki Minaj account. I think that is gonna be one sec. Man, how are you able to actually get such a large wording in chat? I actually didn't realize that. Okay, let's have a look. Right, okay, wait, one sec. Okay, so basically, I believe that he should be here in chat. Should be Hu Tao. Let's have a look. Let's have a look onto your account. It's code? Yeah, that's the thing. I was actually quite surprised at how big the wording in chat actually was. Alright, oh, okay. Alright. You have an Amos bow and an amber. You have a Summit Shaper. This is one of the rarest 5-star weapon nowadays. I mean, it works on Kuching. That's for sure. Okay, let's have a look at your character. Let's have a look. You haven't played 3 months. Okay. I mean, your account is really good. From the look of all the character that you have. I know that you don't have some of the newer character. I mean, have you played Fontaine though? Okay, let's have a look at Raiden. That's a decent Raiden on a Skyward Spine. Not bad actually. Okay, nice. Cool. Energy recharge. Nice. On an attack goblet, not too bad. Cool. Overall, I think it's fine on the C2 Raiden too, nonetheless. What's Elemental Mastery? Man, I don't think I have the time to actually go through that on the stream. But I think you can actually go on YouTube and search up for it. And because Elemental Mastery explanation is going to take a whole stream. That's a long topic to discuss about. Right, to put it in short, Fire's actually already explained it for you. Alright, but it actually goes a lot deeper than that. And there's a lot of nuances to Elemental Mastery. Pretty much complex, but... Okay, so Mona is actually not too built. It depends on whether or not you want to play Mona. Cypher's Moonlight. Cool. Artifacts. He's on 900 EM. I think that's fine. That's fine on the Kazuha. Okay, cool. Not bad. As you recharge on the EM. Okay, fine. As you recharge is pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. C1 Kazuha to at that. I think your talent level, if you want to, I think you can improve that. That's totally fine. Bennett on a Mist-Splitter. Okay. Okay, I feel sorry for Kuching. I mean, Kuching can use Summit Shaper. But I'm actually surprised to see Mist-Splitter on Bennett. Okay, sure, noblesse oblige. Overall, I think it's fine. HP build. Okay. I mean, now here's the thing. I know you do use Mist-Splitter on Kuching, right? But here's the thing. If you're using Bennett on the Mist-Splitter, I recommend you build him as a DPS character.
Ow! Where did that come from?
Because look at his crit damage, right? You don't need this much HP onto him because Bennett already overheals you. He always overheals you. Bennett never lacks healing. That's the thing. I'd recommend you to go with, you know, go ahead and have attack stance, power goblet, and a crit rate circlet. And your Bennett's going to be infinitely better. And guess what? He's going to deal pretty decent damage. His E skill and his burst sometimes do you pretty good damage on hit. So it's kind of like a nuke Bennett at times. But he still has the ability to heal you very, very well. That's the thing. Right? That's the thing. So the thing is that Bennett never lacks healing. You guys don't need to invest into his HP. Right? Because regardless, he's just going to heal you until 70% of your HP anyway. So you're always going to get enough healing on Bennett. As long as his burst is always up. Right? So if his burst is on 100% of the time, you're setting up your Bennett in the correct position for you to be in the Bennett circle. It's okay. You're never gonna lack healing on Bennett. That's the thing. Right? So I think it's fine on Mist-Splitter. Now let's have a look at Kuching. Summit Shaper Kuching is actually very interesting to look at. My god. It's kind of like a memento that Zhongli gives to Kuching as she's using it. That's interesting. Okay, cool. That's a pretty good crit rate piece. Attack. That piece can be a lot better. Kuching don't need energy recharge. You can get away with no, like 0 energy recharge for Kuching and she will still do fine. That's a good piece. So you can improve your attack goblet piece and get a lot higher crit value on your Kuching because this is, I know this is an attack stats weapon and getting more crit value onto Kuching would be a lot better for overall C2 Kuching. Nice, nice, not bad. Remember to forgot to ask him to show. Oh, a different build for Xiao. I see, I see. I mean your Xiao's already very good. Like Homa Xiao, I would personally use Homa on Xiao than Jade Spear. Okay, you're okay. Dendrolumin is built. That's nice. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Artifacts wise, I would want you to like invest a little bit more. I think I recommend you to have Deep Woods Lumine, because Deep Woods is so important. It's kind of like you're using a Nemo character without a 4-piece VV set, right? So it's, you know, 4-piece VV isn't as important as 4-piece VV. I mean, 4-piece Deep Wood isn't as important as 4-piece VV for Dendro character, but it's just so important, right? So I recommend you to invest into that set if you have the ability to do so. Ben has more ER than your Raiden. Oh my god. Okay. Your JSP is slightly out the Pesova. Okay. Obviously, yeah. It depends on the situation on your account, of course. But if you make use of Homa, it can be a lot better than JSP at times. So yeah, it depends on your build. Let's show some builds. I see Beidou. How many characters are actually built on your account? Cool. Okay, so Signature has to be on Emblem Fate set. He needs to be on that set. Otherwise, it's going to be a little bit hard for him to keep up with other builds. What's the wish count for 5 limited 5 stars? Like 180 times 5. That'll be around close to 700 pools if you are looking at, you know, like a guarantee situation. Sorry, just one. Okay, that's 180 then. I mean, if you want a guarantee, that's 180 pools. If you're, unless you're lucky, it's kind of like a maximum thing, right? Sucrose, okay, wait, Sucrose on this set, this weapon, that's actually interesting. Okay, these characters are not built. Like, any other character that you've got built here on your account? Lance, Shanley's not built either. So, Nahida, okay. Alright, you've got her signature. This is a little bit too much crit rate for Nahida. I would personally recommend you go ahead and just give her an EM circlet. Or if you want, give her a crit damage circlet. Right? But she is a little bit lower on her EM. So I personally recommend you. That's a good Dendro piece. But I feel that she's lacking a little bit on EM. Especially when you do have her on her signature. So I think if you have good EM piece on your goblet, that would be a little bit better for Nahida. Okay, either way, Nahida's actually pretty good. Like, as long as she's on her signature, like, Nahida's signature is just so good, guys. It's just so good. Very worth it for you to get if you have Nahida. And it looks cute on her too. Right, so I think it's worth it. Not bad, not bad. Okay, Yoimiya isn't too built. She is on the rust. That's a little bit low on crit damage, right? She's not going to be able to clear content with that number. So, good crit value. Pretty good. Not bad, not bad. Okay, like your artifact stats is actually better than I imagined it to be. Okay, so if you want to improve, I think this piece can be improved slightly. Right, okay. Overall, I think it's fine. You might want to lower a bit of your crit rate to get more crit damage that way. But it's just going to be a little bit hard to play Yoimiya like that. Either way, I think it's fine. Wait, what? Hutao? Okay, wait, here's one thing. I'm a bit surprised Homa, Hutao, is on a level 1 weapon. But what I'm even more surprised is that even though she's on a level 1 weapon, she has this number of crit value. How good are your artifacts on your Hutao? If she were to be on, I think she would be on this. right? So let's say she's on this. Okay, so just imagine that she's on Jade Spear. But I think sometimes you will be having this on her. Let's see. Alright, not bad. Alright, so let's see your artifacts then. So let's see your artifacts. This is on, okay, so you're sacrificing 4 piece with a good substats. I think that's fine. Okay. Alright. Man, overall, I mean, I can see why. That's good. Yeah, definitely, that's the only way your Hu Tao can actually go to that level. However, you might want to have a crit damage piece. So if you want to have a crit damage piece, right, you would want to have you have a lot of good crit rate piece. Okay, maybe this piece can't work, but it's on Xiao. Your Tao's not built. She's not Dragon's Bane. Is it an EM? It's not an EM build, so she wouldn't really want to be on the Dragon's Bane. But I mean, if you want, she's fine. Definitely fine on the Dragon. I mean, like, if she's, yeah, like sometimes, if she's on the Dragon's Bane, she's not really focusing too much on her crit value. But it's still fine, right? She will be able to do wave damage pretty good. So yeah, it's pretty good. I think Jade Spear would be better if you got a Jade Spear and you have a crit damage artifacts. Let's see how much she's gonna be. If you were to be on this, for example, right, this is still pretty good, right? And she does have a little bit of EM too. That's still pretty good for a Hu Tao on the Jade Spear, right? But I'll just keep your artifacts in place for the time being, depending on how. Oh, that's a C1 too. That's a very invested. How come you don't have a Homa and you have a C1 Hu Tao? That's a weird situation for Hu Tao to be in. Alright, Xiao. Xiao's definitely not going to be built, right? So overall, most of the character on your account isn't fully built and you're switching around weapons and artifacts, aren't you? You skip Homa for a C1. I see, I see. Okay, okay, right. Right, so I'm pretty sure your account has the ability to clear the abyss. There's not much of a discussion on that, but I guess it's just come down to how much you invest into your character, right? Xiao abuse for a level 1 weapon. I feel you. For a Xiao main, that's abuse for sure. Currently, only your Raiden is built. I mean, some of your other character is actually already built. Right, so I think it's just going to be a thing for your character to be built at the end of the day. Man, you know, like Xiao and you actually pulled for him. That's interesting. Alright. Sup, hell, Lucifer. Now, I think, do you have any other question, Hu Tao, on your specific account? Because obviously, you've got good 5-star roster. And that is only going to be coming down on to whether or not you like to build your character at this point now. You accidentally pull for him. How can you accidentally pull for a 5-star character? Were you trying to pull for a 4-star? Right. So now on your account, it's just going to be your artifacts building at the end of the day. A lot of good ones are under-equipped. Okay. Your favorite is Xiao, but I don't have enough material for him. Right, yeah, Xiao. I mean, Xiao's been buffed a lot. Because after Xian Yun came, it seems like one of the best teams in the game. But it is very expensive. You were trying to go for Diona. Okay, so that was like a 1.3 patch. I feel you. Yeah, Diona was on Xiao back in 1.3. So that makes a lot of sense. Your Radiant Dust 370k. I think, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's a fine number for you to have, especially on the Scout Spine. Right? You don't have Engulfing Lightning and your Radiant Dust starting damage. I think that's totally fine. I can't do any other reviews account because I've already got scheduled today, guys. Alright, so Utao, do you have any other question for me to help you answer with on your account at this point in time? Overall, I think your account's pretty good. Yeah. Man, Radiant's one of the few characters that can make very good use of Skyward Spine. Other than that, there aren't too many characters that can make use of good Skyward Spine. Right? Alright, so Hutao, if you don't really have any other questions, I'll hop on to the next account. Pretty good account on your part, as long as you invest into your character. I think that's totally gonna be fine. Right? Awesome. Alright, let's hop on to our next account for today. Alright, we're back. This is Mac's account. Let's have a look at your account. Shanling used almost every poem. Yeah, I know. But Shanling ain't gonna be on a Skyward Spine if you have other options for her. That's basically the case, right? It's kind of like for Raiden. Whenever you don't have a specific 5-star weapon for her, or the catch isn't built, then Skyward Spine is some of the best option that she has. Everlasting Moonglow good for Neuvillette? Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good question. Okay, wait, how do I actually get to see Everlasting Moonglow? Wait, let me just search that up real quick. So the weapon give you a 50% HP, healing bonus, no more attack. So, alright, so yeah, as I remember, her passive isn't gonna be helping. The weapon passive isn't gonna be helping Neuvillette out, but the HP increase actually is pretty good. Now, the thing is, with Everlasting Moonglow, you're not going to be having it on your account most of the time, so I don't really see a reason why for you to be using the weapon on Neuvillette, because especially when you've got the Ember free-to-play option for Neuvillette, right? So you can use if you want to, but generally the Prototype Ember is going to be a lot better for Neuvillette, considering it heals him after his burst, and it also gives you very good HP number. Right? So yeah, if you have an Everlasting Moonglow, it obviously most of the time going to go for a Kokomi DPS gameplay, because the passive is perfect for DPS Kokomi. Right? So that's the thing. That's the thing with it. Alright, so Max, why you want me to look into your account specifically? You do have a 36 star, and look at that. All right, you have an everlasting moon glow. That's interesting. I didn't expect you to have this donut on your account. Right, so as you can see, it doesn't really work too well. Right, because this weapon is just so freaking good that most of the time it's very hard. It's very hard to have on your account. Not to mention, if you are investing into a Neuvillette, you're probably going to be having his weapon anyway, right? Let's have a look. What happened if Neuvillette is on an everlasting moonglow? I mean, it's fine. I mean, considering the donut is actually a pretty good looking weapon already. Like I'm not even kidding. This weapon design is like one of the best design that we've had in the game. It looks very good, right? I actually really like looking at this weapon, right? It doesn't look too bad if you're using it until at the end of the day, right? You were hunting for engulfing, yeah. That's why I got too. I got the donut from the same reason. So let's have a look at your character. So Navia is here. She's got a very good crit rate. Okay, on her specific set as well. Pretty good. Yeah, like overall, even though she's not on her signature, that's a pretty good number to be have. Okay, Xian Yun. You pull for Xian Yun too, and she's on Oath Sworn Eye. That's interesting. Okay. Cool, not bad. On a 4-piece VV. Right? And attack for sure. Okay. Right, definitely attack as much as we can. That's pretty good. Energy recharge wise, she's on 182. Really tempted for a C1 Neuvillette, but Alechino can use your other Homa. Alright. Navia for Best Geo Award. Yeah, definitely. Navia is just so good. Okay, Kazuha. 900 EM. Cool. That's pretty good. Yeah, he's on 160 energy. I think that's good. That's good. On the C2 Kazuha as well. Look at that. Do you have... Okay, you do have Rina. Gotcha. Venti, that is on 800. This is an EM build Venti. I enjoy that. It's been so long though. Jean? Okay, Jean's decently built on a Skyward Blade too. Like apparently Skyward Blade fits her so well. Yeah, it looks so good on Jean. Alright. Alright, yeah. And it even have the Anemo sign on there. I didn't realize that the Skyward Blade has the Anemo sign. Or does it change considering which character uses it? Okay, so it's always going to be an Anemo sign. I think that's pretty good. And Kuching. Oh my god, that's good Kuching. Look at that, that's good Kuching. Okay, nice. Pretty good. Interesting. Alright, well, it can be a little bit better, but Dusk, you do have like 14% crit rate, so... Alright, is it gonna be a Constellation Kuching though? Let's see. That's a C3. Awesome. Not too bad. And you do invest into her outfit too. That's cute. Alright. That's cute. Awesome. Okay, so how's Ganyu doing? Amos Bow, definitely. Yep. That is a Melt Ganyu. Cool. Not bad, not bad. Very good. Constellation C0. Okay. Awesome. Alright, Raiden is on a Engulfing Lightning. There you go. For the Abyss filler, you're gonna need one DPS, sub DPS Geo character. The thing is with sub DPS Geo character, you don't need a sub DPS Geo character, but regarding Navia, she's been so good that she's able to clear most of the Abyss nowadays. Apart from the fact that when you have Geo resistance enemies, which you don't, right? Which is why Navia team just so fire in some of this recent Abyss. The Wizard will be good. Wizard is basically good on every character. Right? Wizard is just one of the best weapon in the game. Right? Okay, Emblem curse you. It's the same thing for me too. Emblem also curses me. Energy recharge. Okay, I think overall this is a pretty decently built Raiden. This is like the same as my Raiden. Right, this is exactly the same. It's C0, right? And pretty good too. Right, if you can actually go ahead and crown her E skill. Her E skill is just so important. But I think overall it's fine. Baiju, very easy to build. Yep, Prototype Amber. Deep Wood, yeah. I'll hate them. Oh, I'll hate them's build. Alright, on Folia Incision as well. Awesome. One sec. Cool. Okay. 12. Nice. EM. Okay. Alright, not bad. Those are very good numbers. Nahida. Okay, a little bit low in EM. You are on Sack Fragment. I mean, yeah, she is on pretty much a DPS build, so I think that's totally fine. Pretty good, not bad. Dendro, yeah, EM, cool. Yeah, that's a fine Nahida. Oh my god, that's a C3? You invest that much in Nahida. Okay. That's good. Man. Alright. I mean, I don't know. Wait, why? Okay. I mean, that's totally fine. I understand your reasoning. Getting a C3 Nahida is totally fine. You don't need a signature. Right, but it's kind of sad that to see you have a C3 Nahida without her signature. That's the only sad thing about it. Because if it were me, I'll just get a C2 Nahida and her signature. Right, but overall, I think that's totally fine. Alright, but she's a powerful little baby on your account. She is so adorable. Right? Nahida mostly on support Hyper Blue Immersion team. I know, right? Yeah. Of course, she demolished everything. Like, C2 Nahida is like the best in the game, guys. Right, we're not talking about C6, obviously. We're discussing about C2 character value. C2 Nahida is lowly, if not the best C2 in the game. It's very powerful. Very powerful. Okay, she's on a pipe. Nice. Farina. Ooh, not bad, not bad. Oh, you are C2 Farina as well. Okay. Okay. Alright. If that's the case though, we'd love to see more crit damage on Farina. If you're investing that much into her. Right? Then you don't need that much energy recharge. She will get away without having this number of energy recharge. You can get away with 160 energy recharge. And you can actually focus more onto having her more crit damage. Especially when the pipe actually gives you E skill crit rate. Right? Alright, because you have a C2 Farina. So, this piece can be improved if you want to. This piece can also be improved if you want to. That's a fine piece. I think that's a decent piece. A little bit low, and if you want, you can get more crit damage that way. This is an okay piece too. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Barely got energy recharge on solo Hydro Farina. Which team are you going to be having a solo Farina in? Because most of the time, you're going to have a double Hydro Farina. Right? I know overall, but the thing is my Farina also has less energy recharge and she still do fine. So I think as long as some other character on your team have Favonius weaponry, I think Farina is going to do totally fine. Right? I think it's fine. That's totally fine. Because like 230 energy recharge is a little bit overkill. That's the thing. D-Look Cloud Retainer, so I can unbench. D-Look Xianyu. Alright, that's a fun team to have. But like, yeah. If other character on your account or on your team has Favonius, then I think Furina can get away with it. Alright. Awesome. Alright, Neuvillette. Very good. On his weapon. Awesome. On a hunter set. Definitely, yes. Okay, cool. Alright. Okay, HP, cool. HP recharge, yep. Awesome. Some of these pieces are very good. Yeah, very good pieces. Alright, cool. Pretty good. Invest a lot to your Neuvillette. Ayato's very invested as well. Haran is a very rare weapon. The only time I see a Haran on a specific account is when I see someone who very love their Ayato. It's going to be having the Haran, otherwise it's a very rare weapon. But overall, the Haran is a very good looking weapon at that as well. Oh, you got 2 Haran for engulfing lightning. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, that's another reason why people have the Haran too. Right? Right? Awesome. But like, this is actually really a very good weapon. Right? You can use this weapon on almost every DPS character. And it will still perform very well. Right? So I think that's a good thing. Cool. Right? Nice, nice, nice. Yelan. Okay. She's a little bit low on crit damage. You have the Aram, but you never use it. Yeah, I feel you. I mean, if you have a DPS sword character, I'd recommend you to use it because it's good. Ayato is go-to Dendro focus team. Yeah, his burst actually helps you a lot. So, Yelan, a little bit low. Actually, very low on crit damage. Very low on crit damage. Okay, one sec. You do have crit damage here. Why is it so low? Okay, that piece once. Okay, one sec. Alright, Favonius, definitely. Okay. Alright, that piece can be improved. That piece can definitely be improved. Okay, so it went all into her HP. I see why. Okay. Everything went so much into her HP. Okay, I mean, yeah, if you feel comfortable with your Yelan at this point, you can definitely keep it. But personally, I recommend you to have at least around 150% crit damage. Otherwise, it's just a little bit low because her burst uses her crit damage numbers a lot. One sec. Right, someone's calling me. Right, so if you want to, you can mix up your artifacts. Yeah, Emblem's such a pain, right? Emblem's such a pain. It's so hard to farm from these artifacts sometimes. So I totally understand how it feels, but if you're comfortable with your Yayla, I think that's totally fine. Hey, Tymoon. Glad to have you on. Right, Kokomi. Is it a DPS Kokomi? I would love it to have a DPS Kokomi. Alright. Okay. This is on yes. Alright. Attack. HP. Hydro. Yes. Yes. I love DPS Kokomi. Emblem domain is your lucky domain. That's good for you because it's such an important domain. Right? DPS Kokomi is amazing. Alright. Yoimiya. Cool. Pretty good. Nice. Also, some of the pieces other than that, I mean, Yelan's like probably one of the unluckiest character on your account right now. Right? Right? Okay, D-Look Plunge. Let's see. On a Red Horn. Yes, I didn't realize how fitting the Red Horn actually look on D-Look. It's actually pretty good. Yeah. It's been a while since I last used D-Look. Oh, it's C5. You're almost there. Okay. Okay, on a hunter set as well. Yes. Okay, so it's D-Look, Xian Yun, Furina, and another character, right? Okay, cool. That's good, D-Look. Alright, Yun Jin. Right, and Bennett. Yeah, I was kind of remembering maybe Bennett was another character, but yeah, that's definitely Bennett. Alright, a little bit of you know, circle impact, but that's totally fine. Even Noelle is lightly built on your part. That's good. That's good. You invest a lot onto your character, don't you? How many characters have you built? Okay, Hazel. A rare occasion when we see a Hazel build. Was it? Nice. Okay. I mean, Hazel needs... Okay, you have a C6 Hazel. Man, Hazel is going to be fire on your account because Hazel depends kind of a lot on his constellation. But once you have a C6, he deals damage. You're trying to get mostly built on 61. I see. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, that's a decently built Hazel. Alright, so... Layla? She built... Oh, Layla's on the key? Do you have Nilou? Are you planning to pull for Nilou? I feel sorry for Nilou. How did you manage to get the key without having Nilou? Which banner was that? A C2 Layla. The key is a random god. Oh my god. Okay. The key is still one of the top weapons we have in the game, guys. It's very good. It's very, very powerful. Right? Just so good. Right? The thing is that the key is actually better than Furina's signature. Right? Sometimes if you're not focusing on Furina's stat, then the key is actually better than her signature. If you're not focusing on too much on crit damage wise, the key is just so good on Furina, right? It's very good. It's very good. Right? A perfect weapon for Furina. It just doesn't match her, you know, aesthetics, but it's a very good weapon for Furina if you do decide on that. Right? So yeah, if you have the option, give Furina the key because you do have a C2 Furina. It's basically on the same level as my Furina with the key. Right? It's good. It's good. Right? You never try it? You haven't tried it? But yeah, I would definitely recommend you a key on Furina. Because the thing is, the key just helps you a lot in terms of providing your other teammate EM, right? That's the first thing. If you're using a D-Look plunge, the key would definitely help you on that, right? It helps your other team members a lot, right? So D-Look plunge would definitely do a lot more vape with Furina on the key. That's the thing, right? So that's going to be your choice. Definitely a perfect weapon for Furina if you don't have a signature. Okay, Cookie on 900 EM, Cypher's Moonlight, perfect weapon for Cookie Shinobu. Oh, Sarah. It's been a while since I've seen Sarah. Not too built. A very hard character if you want to play her to her maximum potential. But you do have a C6 Sarah. Oh my god. Okay. That's perfect then. Cool. Stringless. This is a EM build. Ritual. Not too bad. Look at that. Okay. Do you have a C6 Chevreuse? C0. I think that's fine. Chevreuse doesn't really need her other constellation apart from her C6. So I think that's totally fine. Yeah, look at that. This weapon is actually pretty good. It's good looking. Yeah. Okay, Toma. Pretty good. Oh, right. Farazan. How's she doing? Oh, it's C6 Farazan. There you go. Very good. Like some of the best character already. Okay, so I think your account is just so good already, Max. Sarah struggled to play, but my Raiden... Yeah, it's a little bit hard to play Sarah at times. You need to time your rotation correctly, otherwise it's a little bit hard, so... Yeah, overall, I think that's perfect. Right, so I think your account's very good, Max. I was wondering if you have any other question that you want to ask me. Right, you got so many good C6 character for a 4-star, right? It's very good. Bam. Alright. Awesome, very good account. Okay, right, so you were wondering if C1 Neuvillette is worth it. Right, okay. The thing is, are you going to be pulling for Alechino? Because from the look of it, you don't have a Hu Tao on your account. Right, I mean, if you're not pulling for Alechino and you're saving your pools, I think C1 Neuvillette is an okay pool. Now here's the thing. Your account is just so good already that you can clear everything in the game. So unless you want a C1 Neuvillette, I don't think it's too much of a worth it, and I would rather you save for a new character on your account. Right. A new character on your account is going to be a lot more fun than getting more constellation, because C1 Neuvillette isn't too much of a worth it unless you really feels like you don't want a shield on his team. Because it's already a very powerful character. Right? Right? So having more character to play around with is going to be a lot more fun than other constellations. Right? Because you've already pulled for so many good constellations, right? C2 Frida, C3 Nahida. Right? You don't either need to invest into others. Right? Right? Just pull for new characters and have fun with them. I think that's a better choice. Alright. Awesome then. I think if that's it, I'm going to be stopping on account reviews for today. It's 1 PM my time. I am very hungry, guys, and I'll go have my lunchtime at this point in time. We've been going for a bit. Very fun account reviews. So if you want to do account review, guys, you can just go ahead onto my server and schedule it, and I'll have a look onto your account reviews on some of my next streams. Alright. Really appreciate you guys hopping on with me. It was a really fun stream. I'll catch you guys on Discord and my future videos. Alright guys, catch you guys soon. Peace out.